Hello, everyone. Hi, my name is Yasin. I'm really happy that you are here today. So, welcome to the mobile app course. In this video or the tutorial you will be watching later, you're gonna learn about what mobile app is and how do you create your own mobile phone application. Now, that's really interesting. Like you might be thinking creating a mobile app is too hard. How do you actually make a mobile app? It looks like too much programming stuff. Well, no, it's pretty simple. You just need to understand the steps. You need to understand the programming code, the fundamentals, and you're ready to be a programming developer for your own mobile app. Now, um, mobile apps are really daily use for us. Like depending on what kind of mobile device you use, whether it could be Android or Apple, or a Microsoft one, you have different mobile phones. You've been seeing mobile phones more common in recent times, and mobile apps could be really, really useful, like giving a simple message on a mobile phone to joining a social platform to share your daily life or your experiences or your ideas. We have mobile apps for companies to run their business. We have mobile apps for shopping. There are mobile apps for basically everything. So this is one of the coolest trending field of computer science that we are witnessing. So is it going to be interesting to learn that? Well, as my personal experience, I'll say yes. This is so cool, exciting, and interesting. So this tutorial, I know I cannot hear you. Well, I cannot even listen to you, but I'm gonna make this whole video really engaging. So here is what I want from you, or what I'm at least expecting from you. I want you to say me or keep talking with me by saying me like, cool, that's good. All right, I got it. That's good. Or show me a thumbs up sign and thumbs down sign. So we keep this whole tutorial really interactive, okay? I'm gonna ask you some questions. I know I cannot hear you, but still, you can answer me, and I will assume that you gave me some of the really interesting answer. So let's get started. Now, in this tutorial, we're gonna have introduction and overview of mobile app development process, fundamentals of computer science and programming. And I'm going to show you different platforms, what we offer in this course, which you can carry on your learning journey with. So here's what you need to know. Step number one, there will be, if you have any questions or anything, you can contact us anytime. You're not supposed to worry about any platform. You're not supposed to worry about any code. You're not supposed to worry about basically anything. You just stay with us, watch the video. If you want to share something, I know we cannot hear you, but you can still share like, oh, I think that was much better. And show me a thumbs up sign, thumbs down sign, make it interactive and enjoy the tutorial. In the end of the tutorial, you should be having all the idea about what this course offers and whether you will be interested or not. So let's get started. I will be sharing a whiteboard and I will take you through the whole fundamentals of computer science and programming and some outline about how the mobile development works. Okay, now let's come back to the whiteboard here. Good. So there is one question that always comes in our mind. Like, let's just say mobile app. Okay, let's take an example of all the mobile apps. How are they made? Okay, and who are the one who make it? Now, when you see all the mobile phones around us, there are so many apps. Even the tablets, they can be termed somehow mobile because you can carry them with you. So, how are these all application made? Is this some kind of magical powers? No, even you can do that. So, how is this all done? All these mobile applications are made by programmers, developers who build this thing from scratch or even use some kind of help with someone, and they publish it to the Play Store or the App Store or over the internet so you can download it onto your phone and enjoy that experience. So, how is this all happening? Let me explain you the very basis of or very basic of programming. Now, why do we need programming if mobile for mobile applications? Why are they related? Can't we just work with the mobile phone itself? Can we just work with the computer itself? So for that example, let's just assume that this red box is our mobile phone. Okay, doesn't matter what kind of device you use. It's just your mobile phone. And over your mobile phone, you want to say hello world. Okay. Now, what is this hello world? What language is this? Is it English? Is it French? Is it Russian? The word Hello world. Hi, hello. What language it is? Give me the answer. Right, it's English. Good. Now, there are many languages which are spoken around the world. English, Russian, Spanish, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, and so on. And just like that, we have mobile phones around the world too, and they are really, really common. So, do you think all these mobile phones also speak different languages, like the computer inside, which is running? Do they speak different languages too? Hmm. Well, in a very simple way, like yeah, your mobile phone, or you might be seeing different people have different languages as their mobile inside their mobile as a software, but all the computers which is running inside the mobile phone or any computer around the world, whether it could be a car, a robot, a PlayStation, a TV, it doesn't matter. If it is a computer, if it is running, it only runs on one language. You know what language it is? Can you think of it? Well, the answer is binary. So, what do you know? What's binary? Binaries are sets of ones and zeros. They are just basically a strings like 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0. So how is hello world going to be translated into binary? It's going to be like this: 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 1, and it keeps on going. Not to be specific, just an example. Now it keeps on going. It's all ones and zeros. So even if you want to write a very simple paragraph in English, it can take you up to hundreds and maybe thousands of ones and zeros. Now binary are time consuming, frustrating, and complicated. Is there any way out? Let's take an example to that you are going for a foreign trip. Okay, let's say you all are going to a foreign country where people don't speak your language, and the person who wants to travel to a different country, he definitely needs some of the equipments with him. Now for an example, I'm going to tell you, you are going to a foreign place, in a very complete foreign place, you've never been there before, and you are in a very local town or a local city in that foreign place or foreign country, and you're buying something. Now, when you're buying from that shop, the shopkeeper who was selling you the stuff or whatever you want does not understand you, or you don't understand him. So, how are you gonna buy your item from that person? Any idea? Think about it. Right. Yeah, you can use a mobile phone for Google Translate app. Now, Google Translation is also an application you have in the mobile phone. You can use the body language, you can tell someone to help you, or you can hire a tour guide. Now, all this thing come under one idea or one area, which is called translation. There we go. Now, all the programming languages act as a translator between computer and us. In our case, when you're going to learn mobile development course and mobile development whole um, uh, field of learning, you will be dealing with different programming languages based on their platforms. So I'm just going to write here programming language. Good. Now, all these programming languages, not just the programming languages, the computer science language, if we say, they act as a translator between we human and the computer, okay, to make our work go really simple. And there are so many programming languages around the world. And in the context of mobile app development, you have different programming language in order to help you or give you the best experience in developing those apps to the mobile phone. Let's take an example. You have a different programming language for Android phones, you have different programming language for Apple phone, and just like for Android phone, you have Java. And also, there is one thing interesting about Flutter. So we cover everything here. I'm going to explain you all these steps in much more detail. So I'm just going to write a very simple code here in a Java language that is system.out.print, and I'll say hello. So can you tell me which one looks simple? System.out.print hello, that's A, or B, that's binary, maybe hundreds of these ones and zeros. What do you think? Right. A, because something in system.out.println will be quite easier to understand, quite easier to learn, and definitely it's going to save a lot of your time. So that makes simple. You want to build up a mobile application on your phone. You Go to the programming language which is going to help you build that thing. Now, depending on the platform, whether is going to be Apple, Android, or you want to make it for both of them, you find a programming language. That programming language, you write a code in that with something you understand, which is something that you can learn. That command or the code will go to the computer memory here, and something is going to happen. You don't need to worry about it. Finally, on after running or compiling the whole application, you see a mobile app working. Pretty simple. Show me a thumbs up sign if you think everything is good so far. Good. Now, to make it all simple, programming languages act as a translator between computers and us. Good. Now, how does this all programming application exactly work? In a general sense, let us say this is your mobile app, okay? And that's your mobile phone, basically. That is in a general, in a very general way. My mobile phone. I'm just going to write it over here. My mobile phone, okay? And inside your mobile phone, you definitely doesn't matter if you're using a different device or a different mobile phone. I'm just giving a general idea. Okay? Let me give it a circle in center. Now that doesn't mean I'm telling only for Apple users. It could be for any user around the world, any device user. And that's your mobile screen. Okay? Now, as soon as I know my drawing is not that perfect, but at least I can explain you in a very simple way. So let's say you open a mobile app. So this is going to be your mobile app screen. Final thing that where you can watch your whole mobile app. Now, your mobile app is basically divided in two things. That is the design, the structures, the content. So all the design, I'll say all the design, I'll say colors, I'll say theme, content, and so much more will be done by designing tools. Okay, okay. And after getting the designing tool, let's say you build up your mobile app, you add some cool themes around the black color, the red color, the good textures, the buttons in a very cool way. Now, all these designing tools will help you to, make your app look pretty cool. Oh, that was rhyming. And after designing them, you need to make your application work because that's what it's meant for. To make this work, you need to connect a coding next to it. So you do the coding depending on the platform, whether you're using a Android or Apple, or you want to make it for both. You can definitely you will be learning everything in detail today. You don't need to worry about anything. Just stay with me. I'm giving you a quick idea about the whole development process. You're going to learn a programming codes, which are basically the commands to the computer, depending on the platform. You pass the command tools, or I'll say the command statements, the codes that's programming. These programming code will attach to your mobile app as well, just like you designed your app. Now, both of them will work together. Let us say you have a button in center. As soon as you're going to click on this S button, it's going to tell a number over here. So it's 0. Each time you click on that button, it counts a number to it. And then the background color changes as well. Now, all of them work together. Now, is how is this working? Is it like you're writing the code on the paper? No, it's going to be different. Based on the mobile phone you're working with, you will be working on a different platforms. What are platforms that I'm saying you so many times? Platforms are like a big workshops. Now, what are workshops for? Let us assume you are working as a mechanic to repair a car. Okay. I know all of you are might not be interested in cars or mechanic stuff, but this is just an example. So let us assume that you're working as a mechanic to fix a car. A car comes in and says, I want to fix something. What are you going to use? Your tools, right? So just like that, platform is a place where you have all the tools sorted in one place, all the explorer, that means the file places where you can store your files sorted in one place, a big area where you can practice your development process and eventually run all of them together in one place as well. Isn't that interesting? So you build your application using this platform, and finally, after your app is built, you can run it over your phone. Now, we have three major, or I would say three big platforms. depending on the mobile apps. So for all the Android users, we will be learning using Android Studio. Okay. For all the Apple users, we have a special software called Xcode. So I'm just going to say Apple users will go with Xcode. And we have one more cool thing to teach you, that is Flutter. Now, Flutter works both on Android and Apple. It's it's a platform developed by Google to give you experience of running a mobile app on both the platforms. So, what is the difference between all three of them? Now, I'll say you. Android Studio is a native Android building software. Apple Xcode is a native Apple application building software. Flutter is a Google-based application development platform which helps you to create applications on Android and as well as on Apple. It can be run on both the platforms, but it's not native. Native and not native means native applications work exactly fine, or I'll say they are what they're meant for. Like the Android Studio, the application made from Android Studio works perfectly, or else they give you the better experience than making it through anywhere else. While applications built using Xcode can give you even more better touch on all the Apple phones. So Flutter might not give you as better expectation as them, but Flutter is still trending because it's made by Google. They are updating. They're giving you the best of experience for a developer who wants to make an application for both the platform at once. Good. Now, show me a thumbs up sign if you think everything from here was pretty much clear to you. Great. Now, is learning application development too confusing? It's pretty simple, you know. You don't even need to worry about it. Now, you will be having different tools, different platform which you need to be downloaded on your computer. For now, you don't need to worry about them as you're going to be progressing with your course. The teacher will help you to download them, install them, and run them. So I'm just going to show you a very simple visualizer for Android to give you an idea about what the development could be. Do you see this thing? It's not your own mobile phone, but just kind of a visualizer for you. So we are gonna make really some changes or quick changes into it, okay? And you will see how easy it is to build up or design a mobile app and to program it. So I'm gonna just come back over here. This has nothing to do with the course that you will be learning. This is just an example for you to know how easy it is, okay? So I wrote linear layout here. I'm just going to come down and say Android layout, Android width. I'm just going to write these two lines over there and paste it. And I'm just going to change some code over here. I will just say match parent and do the same thing over here as well. Good. And I'm just going to say Android orientation, vertical. Don't worry about any of these code. I'm just going to show you some example out here. So don't worry about any one of this. Okay. Thank you. And I don't need to have any kind of padding. I'm just going to need to close the bracket here. Okay. And I'll be closing linear layout over here. You'll be learning everything from scratch. So don't worry about anything. Cool. Okay. So what are we doing next over here? I have a text box here. It's kind of really big. Let me see if I can just change it in with image tag. So I want to add an image here. So I'm just going to change the text view into an image view. Okay. Now this image view does not shouldn't say hi there. Definitely, we will be having an image. So I'm just going to say src and let's pick an image from the available images we have. Let's just say I'm going to go with the city. Cool. Come back here and keep it there. Close it. And we got the picture. We got the wrap content. Everything looks fine. We need to take out the text size from there. We even need to take out the font family and all this thing because it's not a text, it's just a picture. Do you want to have a picture? The background, I say I don't need to have a background because I have a picture there. So I'm just going to have a picture there as well. Good. Now your picture has some pattern. I also want to have a crop to my pictures. I'm just gonna say Android and scale type equals center crop. Cool. My picture looks really good. Now I think I just need to change some color here. This looks fine, basically, and I'm just gonna say, hey developer, Cool. Do you see how simple the process is? This is how this is giving you an idea how the applications and all of them work together. Definitely, you can do lot more. See, within some time, you learned about all this thing without even spending big time for it. So let us see what we can do more with different platforms. Now, when you're going to act as a developer, a professional developer, you will be working on these platforms. Now, this platform is for Android developers who want to build up the application for all the Android phones. Do you see how cool that is? Right. Now, all the Android developers will be able to make their own Android apps and publish it on the Play Store, and your teacher will be helping you to download them and run it over your computer, all from the scratch to the being a professional developer. For all the Apple developer who are interested in to create Apple application, that is the iOS applications, they will be able to, they will be downloading Xcode on their computer, and there will be some requirements which will be later stated to you. You will be downloading them, and you will be creating some really cool application for all the Apple devices. Now, what about Flutter? Flutter is an application. It's developed by Google, which helps you to create application basically for both the platforms, and it runs just like a website, and it's quite interactive, professional, faster, and there is so much more in the Flutter. And definitely, as a you're gonna be learning this course, your teacher will help you to set up everything and teach you all the way from beginning. So what do you think? Right, is it interesting for you to learn and to progress with this course? Hope that was interesting for you. Now, before we end this tutorial, I would like you to go ahead and watch about our website. I will like you to go and go through our website we have here. Maybe there could be some other course which might be more interesting for you, which might be more something that you are looking for, which might be just matching up with your expectation or creativeness or your mindset. So I will definitely recommend you to go through our website, find out the course which uh, you think is going to be your right learning journey coming up next. And your suggestions and everything, we will definitely we will be appreciating for you to give us the feedback. Tell us what do you think about the lessons we are providing, or you have any idea about what course would you like to learn. Maybe we don't have it right now. Maybe we are just gonna publish it later. So let us know about if there is something else you are looking for, or you want to start learning something from here. And we have some really cool training courses, and we would like you to go ahead and take a look. There's maybe something more interesting for you. Cool. Isn't that interesting and something that you will be looking for? And I'm really happy to help you with any other courses. Maybe you have something more that you want to learn. Not basically that's not even listed with us. Maybe you want to learn something cool, development and programming thing. You can let us know about it. Maybe we are going to introduce it, or maybe we can work on it. Okay. So I hope that all these courses going to be interesting for you that we offer here, and the Android development, or the iOS development, or the Flutter development will be interesting for you as well. So, how was this trial about? Did you like it? Hope you enjoyed the whole trial lesson. Hope you it satisfied some kind of expectation from you, and hope it was interesting as well as interactive tutorial. Thank you for being with me, dear coder. Hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for being for this whole time with me. And I wish I'm gonna see you sooner. Come on, give me a high five. That means we are done with the tutorial. Three, two, one. And thank you for joining the lesson today. Hope I will see you sooner. maybe with a different course, maybe with a different uh, learning journey, or maybe if this was interesting for you, I'll see you in the learning journey uh, on your mobile app development course. And that's pretty it. Thank you, my future mobile app developer. See you sooner. Goodbye.